I've spent the last several years on sets with some of the biggest artists in the world, directing music videos, shooting campaign content, and building visuals for tours. And there's always been this ceiling, the ceiling of what's physically possible with a camera, a crew, a location, budget, and a shooting day. Before I say anything else, I want to show you something that changed how I think about that ceiling. So every single shot you just watched, that was generated using PixVerse V6, one prompt each. I've tested a lot of AI video tools, and I've always been able to find the crack, the place where the physics break, where the face goes wrong, and where it stops feeling real. V6 is the first one where I had to stop and actually check. So today I want to break down what changed through the lens of the kind of work I actually do. There are 3 things V6 does that no AI video model has done correctly before, and I'm going to show you each one through the kind of shot I'd actually need on a real job. So I've shot hyperlapses all over the world, Tokyo, Dubai, Bali, London, and there's a specific feeling when you get one right. The world becomes the moving painting and the subject becomes the anchor. V6 understands that relationship. The physics of the light changing over time, motion trails, the way the environment shifts around a still subject. It renders all of that as a coherent single take. For my travel work and my brand campaigns, this is massive. Location content without the location. When I'm directing talent on a music video, whether it's a major label artist or a rising creator, so much of the work is getting the performance in the face. The eyes, the micro expressions that tell the story before the lyrics do. AI video has never been able to do this. The faces have always been masks, technically right, but emotionally empty. V6 changed that. Watch the expression in that clip shift. There's an internal life there. That's not a texture. That's a performance. And for anyone doing artist content, that's the unlock. One of the things I'm known for is surreal imagery, putting people in places or situations that couldn't physically exist. My Peter Pan shot over London, driving a car through outer space. That kind of work usually takes days of compositing, green screen, and VFX. V6 generates it from a single sentence. And it's not just the surreal stuff. The camera language is real. Arc shots, push-ins, crane moves. The camera has intention. When I prompt for a specific move, V6 delivers it cinematically, not just technically. Now I want to get really specific, because the best way to show you what V6 does is to take shot types from projects I've actually worked on and generate them fresh. These are scenarios I've needed on real jobs. Some of my favorite work has been on tour, shooting artists from the stage looking out at a crowd. That reverse shot, artist facing the audience, camera pulling back to reveal the scale, is one of the most powerful images in music content. To get that shot for real, you need a crane or a drone. You need clearance, you need the artist, you need the show. It's a 50K production day minimum. With V6, I generated it in under a minute. And for previs, for pitch decks, for content when the tour isn't happening, this changes the math completely. Travel content is a huge part of what I do. I've shot in over 50 countries. And the shot that always works, the one that captures why a place matters, is the reveal. You start tight, and then the world opens up. The logistics of getting that shot in the real world, the right location scouting, the right time of day, the weather cooperating, the drone permit, half of the time you get there and the light is wrong. V6 gives me the reveal on demand. Perfect light every time. Any coastline in the world. Commercial work is a big part of my agency. Brands, product launches, campaign content, and one of the most requested shots for any product campaign is the dramatic slow motion moment. The product lands, something happens, and physics make it beautiful. That shot requires a high-speed camera, a controlled environment, a lot of takes, and a solid post team. V6's physics model renders slow motion water and light interaction with genuine accuracy. For smaller brand clients who can't afford a full commercial shoot, it's a complete game changer. This one is personal. It's the kind of shot I use for my own storytelling content. The intentional portrait, a single figure, a meaningful environment, a camera move that reveals interiority without dialogue. I make a lot of content about creativity, intention, the meaning behind the work. And the visual language I use for that is always one person, one space, one emotional truth. V6 executes that language. The light on the face, the reflection in the screen, the slow push that pulls you into the person's inner world. This is my voice rendered by AI. Okay, I want to shift gears and talk about what V6 means, not just for content creation, but for running a production company, because that's my actual life. PixVerse isn't just shipping a model. They're building a full creative system around it. And there's one part of it I want to focus on because it's pointing somewhere genuinely new. new. Mini Apps gives you structured workflows built on top of V6, specific tools for specific jobs, so you're not starting from a blank prompt every time. Worth exploring. But the thing I really want to show you is R1. R1 is this thing I genuinely didn't see coming. Every AI video tool I've ever used works the same way. You write a prompt, you wait, you get a clip. If you want to change something, you start over. That's the fundamental constraint of the medium, and we've all just accepted it. R1 breaks that constraint into two specific ways that matter to me as a director. First, there's no fixed clip length. R1 generates continuously, infinitely. It keeps building on what it just made, maintaining physical and visual consistency over time. You're not generating a clip, you're opening a world. Second, and this is the one that actually stopped me, you can direct it in real time while R1 is generating. You can give it new instructions and a response instantly. Change the lighting, move the camera, bring in a new element. It adapts on the fly, like a live conversation between you and the scene. For me, that's the closest AI has ever come to what it actually feels like to be on set. That back and forth between a director and the camera, where you're responding to what you see and shaping it in the moment. I don't fully know where R1 goes from here, but I know it's the most significant shift in how AI video actually feels to use, and I want to be building with it. So before the outro, I want to share the actual mindset shift that happened for me with V6, because I think the way you approach this tool matters as much as the tool itself. I'm using V6 before shoots now, not just for content. I generate the shot, I see if it works, I iterate on the angle, the light, the camera move, before I've committed a crew to it. That's a pre-production workflow that used to require an entire VFX team. The directors and cinematographers who will get the most out of V6 are the ones who already have a visual language, because V6 speaks the language. The more specific and intentional your vision, the more precisely V6 executes it. This isn't a tool that replaces your eye, it only extends it. I've been a filmmaker for over a decade, and the ceiling, what's physically possible on a given budget, with a given timeline, has always been the defining constraint of the work. V6 moved that ceiling. Not all the way, but enough that I'm thinking differently about what's possible. And that feeling doesn't come very often. I started making films because I believe that everyone has a story worth telling, and that the tools to tell it shouldn't be locked behind a $500,000 production budget, and V6 is another step in that direction, a significant one. The link is in the description to try it for free, and if you use any of these shots in something you're proud of, drop it in the comments or tag me. I actually want to see what you guys make with this. So go create something that couldn't have existed before today. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.